All right, everybody, welcome back to Isyour6covered. Appreciate you showing up. And today is going to be humble pie reality for me and maybe you as well. So we'll get started. The notifications are being sent out. People's phones are starting to beep, and we, of course, are still drinking the slightly sweet tea by Gold Peak. Yo, Gamma Meal or Tizzle is in the housel. So it looks like the notifications have gone out. We are going to have fun tonight. You know why we're going to have fun tonight? One, in Australia right now, I am 51 years old. But in the great state of North Carolina, in the best country in the world called the United States, my birthday is not till tomorrow. But in Australia, because my buddy Tree Feller had texted me happy birthday, and I forgot they're like a day ahead of time. They are a day ahead of time. Yes, Gamma Meal is in first place. Following shortly thereafter was Mr. Skull. Coming up in third was Idaho Rogers, USMC. Thank you for your service. Davey J in 4, Tim Rink, Brian T, Conservative Sniper Hunter. Appreciate it. Big countries in the house. Big countries in the house. I think I'm going to be shooting with Big Country in a few days. Him and his son Gavin, I believe. No, actually shooting a different rimfire match. If I got the information correct from Mr. D. Hedges. And we got Ryan Wright out there. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Hopefully we'll have some fun. If you haven't hit the thumbs up button, definitely would appreciate it. Trying to get back in the game of the YouTube world. Have some fun on these chats. Maybe they'll be informative. Maybe they won't. But at the end of the day, thank you, Todd. We are going to laugh, at least smile, hopefully. If you guys don't smile during the broadcast, something is wrong with you, and you should head to a shrink, because all we do here is have fun. What the hell is going on? Changes you made may not be saved. Cancel, I guess. I don't know what had changed. Miss Abigail is in the house as well. Thank you for showing up. We are shooting Kool-Aid. Yeah, that's right. You lazy bones. You know you wanted to drive up here. Anyways, today's chat is about, I think I named it, You Might Just Suck at Concealed Carry Pistol Shooting. So, the reason for today's video, or whatever the hell you want to call it, a live chat. Let's plan another live in the future. That'd be awesome. Ortiz, we can promote Snipers Unknown Challenge if you guys don't know it. What in the hell is going on? Some updates could not be installed because Google Chrome did not quit. I don't want to try again. I want to cancel. My computer is telling me I got stuff going on in the background. Brad H74, welcome to the show. Buddy D. Oh, Buddy D has a birthday coming up on Friday. Happy birthday, Buddy D. And to get back to it, so today was a day, if you guys didn't know, I've been not a fan of SIG firearms. Never have. But then all of a sudden, a 365 was born. And the 365 was an amazing shooting pistol. So I picked one of these up years ago, and it has been my carry gun ever since. Got rid of the Glocks. Not got rid of them, but just pulled them out of carry inventory, basically. And it's been my go-to for concealed carry. So if you guys don't know, SIG makes a 365, which is a subcompact. We're going to talk some pistol stuff today. And most of you guys know I haven't shot much pistol lately, and it showed today. So we'll get into that. But a 365 is a very nice pistol. It's subcompact, but shoots like a full-size pistol. Maybe some of you guys have shot one of these before. Maybe you haven't. But it's a great pistol all around. Never was a huge fan, though, of the SIG. I didn't like the high bore access kind of sight thing. And so I was never a big fan. I know they're great firearms. Just like down there, you can see some Glocks. And always been a fan of Glocks. And what else I got around here that's worth mentioning? Some more Glocks and some other stuff. But then I started shooting the, let's see, what was it called? It's a CZ P07, I believe is what the number is. And that's a larger frame gun. That's kind of more of your full-size frame style gun. And I always liked, that was a nice weapon, but I never really used it. The only thing I really shot pistol-wise was my 2011 Infinity. And it's a great gun. I use it for all the matches when we're doing like team sniper matches, or like for Snipers Unknown Challenge, Mr. Ortiz there, that he runs that. But other kind of stuff like that, going to CD matches in New Mexico and Wyoming where you got to shoot pistols and blah, blah, blah. But as far as a carry gun, a subcompact 365's been the big carry, right? But to get into it, I haven't shot that pistol in probably over a year without any exaggeration. But maybe a month ago, I picked up another one. It was in Coyote Brown. And I'm like, oh, I don't have a brown one, and I really like those pistols. So I went out and shot it today, and we're at the 100 yards at X-Ring's house. What's up, Mr. Elster? Davey J, what's going on? And I got a little cocky because usually I can shoot a pistol fairly decent. I would say better than maybe the norm of people that don't really shoot much. But, obviously I'm not some super pistol shooting magic ninja or anything. So, but I was feeling cocky, and I'm like, he's basically Ray's like, well, where are you going to start at? And I'm like, oh, let's just start here at the 100 yard because, that's the farthest distance we can shoot over there. And I'm like, no problem. Well, a third size IPSC, if you guys aren't familiar, is about the size of, at least the one Ray has. Maybe this is a 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. And it's basically just got a head right here. Might even be a hair shorter. It's very small target. I didn't realize how small it was until we went up there later in the day. So I load up the magazines, and I'm like sitting there, and I'm like trying to shoot, and I'm missing. I'm all over the place. I'm like, what the hell? And I'm like, well, this would be a good video to make. So I started recording. I didn't have a tripod. I didn't have anything. Basically sticking the phone down in the dirt, doing some different shooting. And I came to realize that maybe not only myself, but maybe a lot of you guys out there as well. Yeah, I'm not a big revolver guy. Actually, I own one revolver somewhere. Actually, it's right there, down there. That was a pistol that my mom had before she passed away. It was a 22 long rifle. I think it holds like 10 or something. Yeah, not a big revolver fan. It's so I was like shooting this thing, and I'm not doing very good. So I get up closer. I'm shooting it. I'm hitting a little bit. But at the end of the day, I was like, man, I really suck at this pistol stuff. And it's from not shooting pistols enough. And not pistols enough. If you're going to carry a firearm, we need to practice a lot more. And when I say us, I'm meaning more me, because you guys may shoot your carry gun every day. I don't know. But I was like, man, I really suck at this. And I had the ability to say, man, Rick, you really suck at this, and you need to work on it. So what I did was I went back home. I grabbed some ammo, some more ammo, because I was just basically going to make sure that the thing fired and did what it needed to do. And I would have put it into the rotation if I would have hit a bunch of targets. But since I missed and scared a bunch of targets, I decided, okay, well, you really suck at shooting. And I'm being very critical because I know where I should be shooting and what I shouldn't be shooting. Now, the 100-yard target that's yay big probably wouldn't have hit it every time. But I have hit with the 365 at 100 yards, so I figured out I could just do it again and shouldn't be a problem. No, that did not take place. And then I went back, got all the ammo, like I said, grabbed my competition pistol, and then I was going to do an actual video. So we set up a tripod. We did some stuff. I went to go shoot my competition pistol. Basically, it's like when you're confident with one pistol, but you don't ever use, which would have been my carry pistol, that's where I'm like, so I grabbed my competition pistol, and I'm shooting it, and I'm really close to this target, but I'm not hitting the target. And I'm like, holy hell, man, I need to be more proficient in my pistol stuff. Now, will most people shoot something at 100 yards, the size of a damn smaller than a pizza box? Maybe for fun. I know the Dickens drill people are out there shooting a full-size IPSC, at 40 yards, and kudos to the dude that stopped the shooter. But I'm thinking, man, I should be able to do that no problem. And but we were using the smaller target, and I was not as proficient as I thought. So your skills will degress. That's not the right term, basically, but we'll go to crap if you don't start practicing with your concealed permit. So those of you that do carry concealed, let's tell me what you guys are carrying. I'm sure Daniel's carrying a Glock 19. Just kidding, Daniel. But what are you guys carrying as far as the size? Like, is it subcompact or is it, full size? What are you guys carrying? I know some people in the wintertime will carry a larger frame gun because they got more, a bigger jacket on or that kind of stuff. And then in the summer, they're shedding it off into something a little bit smaller and thinner and easier to hide. For me, it's always been, not always been, but for a few years now, it's been the 365. Doesn't matter if it's wintertime, doesn't matter if it's summertime, it's the same pistol. Let's see, just ordered me a Vortex dark camel hat. I'm sure it will improve my yeah, it definitely will improve your shooting, DW. Let's see here. Glock 19, small enough to conceal, large enough to fight with. Yeah, see, Glock 19s are, yes, they got CZ. There he is, Daniel in the CZs. That's awesome. I'm rocking the P365 for my CC. I also just got the Canic Rival, and really digging it for cheap comp pistol. Awesome. The Canic's a great starting pistol for sure. Glock 43X and the Shield. I do have a Shield. I don't know if I still have a Shield. No, I sold a Shield, and the Glock 43. I had a Glock 43. What I didn't like about the Glock 43 is you could have a 365 that would hold twice as much ammo, and it would be the same size. So I was like, so I got rid of that. See, smallest I carry is a 4-inch barrel, fully semi-auto, all G19 size. Nice, Vito. 19, but if I had a 17, it'd be a 17. See, a lot of you guys, depending on your body frames, if you're a woman or a man, will definitely dictate what you can carry for the most part, depending on what shape you're in. Meaning, big around the top, big around the bottom, or whatever the case is. Sometimes the old SIG 365 is poking the old belly fat in an appendix carry, but fight through it when you got to. Shield Plus is supposed to be really nice. The Shield Plus is supposed. I have not shot the new Shield Plus. Let's see, the M&P 9mm Pro full-size 5-inch barrel, but only around the house. Nice. Okay. Canic was more than a starting pistol, you snob. LOL. Vito. Yeah, you can say that. I was being kind of it is a great starting pistol, though, for competition shooting because you get so much for the price. Let's see. Glock 19. I carry appendix, Abigail says. Rick, you missed it last week. I kicked Bald's butt doing that drill. I actually saw some of those videos. I didn't know anything about it. I don't know if I'm not subscribed anymore or what the hell happened, but Ray was telling me about it, so I went and watched them. What up, X-Ring? What up, Dick? Yeah, I've been bald ended up shooting better when he shot the Glock. Yeah, I thought that was pretty trippy too, because Val's got quite a few different pistols, and when he did really well with the Glock, it's pretty impressive. Just scared to go down that rabbit hole, Tree Feller. What's up, Mr. Tree Feller? Thanks for the 1 day early birthday wish. But no, I was with Ray. We shot quite a bit. I had asked him when was the last time you shot your carry pistol, and he said last week. So he's definitely, well, he's got a range in his backyard. Definitely helps. So he can shoot anytime he wants. But I have no excuse because I could probably go up there and shoot with him. And I have been slacking when it comes to my carry pistol. So I'm going to try to be more proficient and just shoot it more. I remember when I first pulled the trigger on this thing, just from shooting competition pistols so much, I'm like, this is the worst trigger I have ever seen. Now, it's definitely better than some that I've shot before, but it definitely is not the best that I've ever shot. And I'm just like, oh my God, this thing's horrible. But if you take just carry pistols, it's actually a really, really nice pistol. The trigger's not amazing, but it is definitely it's a good. Actually, Ray carries one as well. It's not the greatest trigger around for sure. Do you have an optic on your SIG? I do not, Buddy D. I am well, tomorrow I'll be 51 years old, and I've never been a huge fan of red dots, but there's going to be a point where I am going to have to switch. I actually looked at one at Carolina Guns and Gear, had a 365 with an optic. It was optic ready and actually had an optic on it. I don't know what optic was on it, but if it was a SIG optic, I'd probably change it out with something else because not a huge fan of those optics. Hell, I'm not even a huge fan of the pistols, just the 365 for the most part. Legally, I can shoot in my backyard. Ethically, I won't do that because there's old people and kids in the neighborhood. Gotcha. I got you, Abigail. We got Mr. or Mrs. Jay-Z out there. Welcome to the show. If you're new to the channel, maybe you changed your name. Hit the thumbs up. Appreciate it. DW says, Rick, ask a Canadian what they carry. Yeah, I tell you what, there's a lot of stuff going on in Canada right now with firearms. So hopefully that hasn't gone officially through yet. I'm not sure. I haven't been keeping track. I have enough time keeping track of everything going on here, which I'm not doing well enough. Rick, what are you using for your competition shotgun now? I am using that Benelli, that orange thing. Oh my God, I always screw this up. That one right there, that is a Benelli M2. It's got a +9 tube on it, so I can basically hold 12. It's either 12 or 13. You got 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, it basically will hold 12 and one in the chamber. I think it's either that or 12 with one in the chamber. I can't remember. See, that's how long it's been since I shot 3-gun. I know if I have 9 in there, I can quad load before I start shooting. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so it's 13 rounds basically of pure hatred if you wanted to spread the wrath upon thee. Let's see here. Legally, I can shoot. Okay, I read that one. I love the Apollo holster from We the People holsters. You can clip that to your underwear and it won't come out of your pants. Good to know. Good to know. Apollo holsters, We the People. Mr. Les, Mr. Papa's Place is in the house. My internet sucks and YouTube isn't helping at all. Well, that makes 2 of us. Let's see. I appreciate it, Vito. Shibal Seki. My 365X has a mushy mashed potato trigger. No crisp break. Sig says it's normal. Yeah, Sig says it's normal. It is. It is. He worded it very well. Mushy mashed potato trigger. That's exactly what it feels like. It's a striker-fired pistol, and when you pull the trigger, you wouldn't even think that there's enough pressure in that spring to basically fire that up. It's just like, that's basically what it feels like. Now, the ergos of it, the feel of it, all that stuff is freaking amazing. The ability to hold 13 rounds in in a subcompact pistol is freaking amazing. So all those things. Oh, it's got a great. It's got the hell. There's a cricket in here. It's got great dots on it, but that trigger is just horrible. Mr. Lead Bullet Junkie, shooting pistol over 100 yards is a ton of fun. Aim small, miss small. My favorite is shooting my 9mm 1911 with open sights to see how far I can push my 124 grain reloads. Well said. Yeah, it is fun. Shooting out to some distance. Definitely helps increase your because you know when everything's perfect, lined up perfect, and no flinch, all that kind of stuff. Everything lines up, the stars align, and you're hitting targets at 100 yards or 200 yards or whatever, depending on how far out you're shooting. X-Ring gave Rick that fancy-looking Turkish shotgun. No, I don't have that gun. Actually, Mr. John Kreideman has that shotgun, and it is running like a freaking sewing machine now, I've heard. He had to file down the followers on it. And then now it's been running like a champ. Mr. Thomas Rowland's out there. Welcome. Welcome to the show. Excellent, Todd. That's way more fun and important than YouTube. Just good to see you around, my friend. Let's see here. I'm going to arrange about an hour west of me sometime this week. All right, just making a statement. Never, ever give up your guns. Well said, DW. Papa's Place carries a CZ-P07, same size as the Glock 19. Yeah, I prefer the CZ over that Glock 19. It is, the trigger's better. I think it feels better in the hand. The sights are all metal and better. That was the reason why I actually bought one of those. Never give up your guns. Furthermore, print more guns. That's right. Canadians carry sticks like us convicts here in Australia. Daniel says, Scotsman and I are doing a thing. 10 rounds start at 10 yards. Back up 10 if you get a hit. Forward 10 if you miss. Perfect is 110 yards. Nice. That's cool. It's all about target size, though. Rick, say happy birthday, Donna. Oh, it's Donna's birthday today. Donna, happy birthday, Donna. Another 25 years old, right? 25 today. Happy 25th birthday. DW just subscribed to Elster. Yeah, if you don't know who Elster is and you like reloading and you want informative, I can't remember his slogan now. No BS. Hell, I can't remember it. Get on over to Elster's Rifles and Reloading and check out his channel for sure. Is Mr. Kinney out here? Mr. Kinney, Mr. Eagle Eye Shooting's out here. Had a chance to shoot that 8.6 today. Man, I tell you what, I would love to carry that gun in a ruck match because it seems so light compared to these big old fat pigs on the wall over here. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. So, Donna, happy birthday. What's up, Kenny? Yeah, I did shoot the 8.6. A lot of fun. Shot great. Armenians fought a war with rocks. Johnny Wad, what's going on? We are building him one now. Are we building him one now? I tell you what, the whole thing with suppressor is shorter than my Tika with without the suppressor on it. I was blown away how light it was. Let's see. Idaho Roger says the P365 XL holds just as much as my Browning High Point, but half the size. Yeah, the things are freaking amazing. Love those things. Mr. Todd Simonson's out there. So, did anyone ever shoot the old pistol silhouette comps? A club I belong to used to have the silhouettes on the pistol range to 200 meters. Huge fun playing with them. I have not, Todd. Talking about pistol competitions, though, I don't know if this is even allowed to be out there yet. But Kenny made a rifle that a certain individual shot Let me stop there and make sure I can talk about it. Anyways, there's a world record that could possibly have been broken with a rifle made by... Why are my lights flashing? It's like a scary movie going on here. What in the hell's going on? Da-da-da-da. This ain't good. Let's see here. Hey, Kenny, how busy are you? I've got a couple guys who want a couple AR-15s, 40 Smith & Wesson barrels, reamed out to chamber 400 Coban. We're looking like 5 barrels. What the hell? Damn it, lead junkie. I got stuff I want built. Let's see here. The red dot really shines from 25 yards and out. Yeah, if you're going to shoot a pistol with a red dot, I can see that completely helping out. Right now, I'm still calling it a cheating because I'm not using one. I know some of you guys are getting all butthurt, but you guys come here to get your hearts crushed sometimes. I ain't got time for science rocket. Science rocket LBJ. What is going on in the comments section? Damn tyrant up in Canada. Yeah, he is. Let's see. AR Rich is out there. What the hell? What's going on, Mr. AR Rich? I tell you what, Mr. AR Rich has changed his YouTube channel name about 4,800 times in a few years. It's just tough keeping track. But I can tell by that face. I can tell by that face right there. Let's see. 2/3 steel by hard target. All right, so 2/3 IPSC. Should do 1/3 if you really want to get all crazy and stuff. Keep practicing, AR Rich. Kenny, I'm still regretting not bringing that rifle home. Let's see. You got TC Compass. We can build one. Mr. Lynn Holt's in the house. Welcome to the show. Yeah, I was bored at home. Man, I tell you what, we got done shooting. I came home. You guys wouldn't know this because I didn't tell you, I don't think, last chat, which was last night when we were talking about the 8.6. But I made probably like 5 pounds of jerky, marinated last night. I put it on the dehydrator today, and then I made some crock pot, basically some Mexican. I was making some, like, I don't know what you call it, burrito meat or taco meat. And it's been sitting in the crock pot for a long time. It's flipping amazing. So, huge shout out to my cooking skills. If you've ever eaten anything, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. All right, let's see. LOL, I figured out, but I thought I'd ask. But in all seriousness, I need 2 300 blackout barrels reamed out for more freebore so I can load subs to mag length. And there's no time limit on the barrels. Let's see here. Trying to catch up. Mr. Slow Flow, Mr. Southern Florida Impact's in the house. I try to make it to the indoor range at least once a week or every other week and shoot 50 rounds. Helps keep me proficient when I actually run outdoor drills in IDPA. Yeah, that's something we need to work on. How many of you guys, for those of you guys that have a concealed carry, or maybe you don't even have a concealed carry, when's the last time you shot your concealed carry permit pistol, if you have one, or even a pistol? When's the last time you shot a pistol? Because it's going to come into effect here soon. So answer the question. Let's see. I can send the uppers to you if you want to take on the job, Kenny. Just know I'm not in a huge rush. Mr. Skunk Ape is in the house. Welcome to the show. Lighting is great on the stream, if that's what you mean. I did change the lighting, so there's a little bit coming from this side, a little bright, and it's still tuned up from yesterday having 2 guys in here. But yeah, I'm working on it. So I'm gonna turn the camera around and show you guys what I got going. So you see this? This is a shower curtain. So it's basically being used as a diffuser. I have another one on the other side because I was really getting the harsh lighting and on one of those round stupid lights that I had originally. And I thought, I was talking to, actually, his name's Nick. He works for Microtech, and he does all the photos and all that kind of stuff. And we started talking a little bit, and he's all, it's not about a camera. For those of you that maybe have a YouTube channel, this might help. He's all, it's not about a camera. He's all, it's about lighting. Lighting is so much more important than the camera, and you got basically, like, I don't know the terminology, but you have your main light, and then you have one behind you over here, which is lighting like the backside to give your dimension away from, a subject in the background. I don't know. I was having fun with it. Figured why not. So if it looks better, I appreciate it. If it doesn't look better, I'm trying, and maybe one day I'll get just as many subscribers as Ray. But I gotta have good content, and I don't have good content. It's just mostly bullshitting and having fun. Just kidding. Vanessa Kitty, your chair looks great. So was that freaking dessert looking, whatever the hell that was that you were making. That looked really good. So welcome to the show. Saw that on Instagram or somewhere. Let's see. That's like me with username. I changed it every 6 months. Various soprano characters. My original was the range 1. Gotcha. Let's see. I'm still using the original Canik SFX. Took an SRO red face to the forehead and knocked some sense to just save up for a 2011. That's the thing. It depends on what you're trying to do, how serious you want to get into a certain type of shooting. And once you shoot something, it's like when people test drive a car that they probably really shouldn't buy, and they just fall in love with it. That's kind of what happens. So don't do it. Just don't do it. Don't shoot a good 2011, and it'll save you at least $3,000. I know I suck at CCW pistol shooting. I don't practice and haven't been shooting, to be honest. See, honesty is great, Brad H. That's why I'm on here. That's why I'm saying I sucked ass at it. It was horrible. I was very disappointed in my shooting skills today, and I thought I would bring it to you guys. Maybe, just maybe, this will get one of you guys to say, you know what? I'm going to go to the range this week. I'm going to shoot the damn pistol. I know a lot of people aren't shooting stuff because it's hard to find ammo. But if you're going to carry a pistol to help protect yourself, your family, your loved ones, you got to at least know how to shoot it and be accurate with it. So those 50 rounds that maybe you don't want to shoot, go to the range and practice shooting. At the end of the day, you'll probably be glad you did. Because I know when I went, I was humble pied for sure. Let's see. So Brad H, awesome on you saying that you suck at pistol shooting right now. You know why? Because all we can do is practice and get better. So it's not really a bad thing. The ones that say they're really good, that really suck, those are the ones that are the worst ones. So at least you're saying you suck at it, and now you know that you need to go practice some more. I still have not seen answers. Oh, Daniel has shot his concealed carry permit 3 hours ago. That's awesome. That's awesome, Daniel. Let's see. Gun. Let's see. Vanessa, roasting tonight through nightstands and hit flashes. Roasting tonight. Oh, gotcha. I don't suck at CCW. I'm just really, really bad at pistol. Last time I shot a pistol was Independence Day. That's in Florida, so it's up in the air. Freedom! Pop, 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 pop. Just kidding, Abigail. Let's see. I shit. Vanessa's kitty says, let's read this all together. She says, I shit my CCW pistol last weekend. Man, your stomach must have hurt. She said it, not me. I love Vanessa. She's been on the channel a long time supporting, but that has got to hurt. Hopefully it's one of them tiny little Glock keychains, because, whoo, that's going to leave a stain. That is going to leave a mark, ladies and gentlemen. See, somebody's got to be laughing right now. If you're not, like I said earlier in the show, you might want to go seek help, because you should be laughing at that. If not, something is definitely wrong. Last Tuesday, 1,000 rounds at our club, actually closer to 1,200. Awesome, Vito. Way to do it. You mean like a 300 blackout pistol with a suppressor? LOL. No. I will catch up at the range Friday. There you go. Probably towards the beginning of July, since I shot both of my CCWs. That's not bad at all. That's good. Hold on. Woo. I sneezed. Let's see. Must visit bank tomorrow. Let's see. Oh, that all reminds me. I have to redo concealed carry now that I moved to Virginia. It was so nice having constitutional carry in Tennessee. Yeah, Jonathan. Keep up on that. You don't want to get yourself in trouble. Not that you should have to do that stuff. I'm not saying that, but it's always nice not to have bars around you. Harsh light for a harsh head. There you go, tree feller. It is a little bright right now. I could turn it down, but I'm not gonna, because ain't nobody got time for that. Did you ever finish drywall in your studio? Hell no. I have not. I have not. It looks like a shit sandwich still. By Zaboo. See? Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. No, I got other stuff to do, like shoot matches, and more important stuff. I was waiting for Val to come over. You know, he says he's this magic drywaller guy, but he still hasn't shown up yet. I know he's in town, coming around in town. I should just give him the key to the castle, and while he's on his vacation, you know, ruin his whole vacation and drywall this whole thing for me. Did you ever finish? Nope. Let's see. Who forgets a light when carrying at night? Me. I do. I am horrible at that. No, and I'm honest with you guys. I always have been. I've been really sucking lately at carrying a concealed pistol. Some of it is just lazy. Some of it is some of the pants I wear are a little tight, and it's just uncomfortable as all get up. So you guys know I'm always honest. I'll tell you if something's good, bad, ugly, whatever the case is. And I've been bad at carrying my concealed weapons permit. I usually have it with me, per se, if I'm in the car, the van, whatever the case is. But if I go into a store, I usually just have I usually have a knife on me for sure. So I'm going to have to learn how to be a knife fighting ninja, because I'm not. And no, I'm on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say I'm a 0. So I need to be better at carrying, especially with all the crazy shit going on. I have failed myself, and I failed you guys as well, carrying a firearm. Let's see. Who forgets a light? So yeah, Brad H. I forget a light. Hell, sometimes I forget a pistol. It's either in my car, but it hasn't been on me lately. But I'm cutting down on the sugar, so I might, could fit in my pants again. Shot my Hellcat today and realized my red dot glass is cracked and have to send it off for warranty. Yeah, the one thing about an optic or red dot of some sort, especially like a good example, if you're, not that I am, but like if you're an officer and a police officer or something, and you're going to carry something with a red dot, you got all the environmentals. You got rain, dust, wind, all the stuff that could blow shit into there. So that is one of the drawbacks, especially like carrying concealed even, you got lint and hell, depending on how hairy you are, I guess you could have a bunch of hair that falls appendix into the lens as well from your hairy, manly chest or whatever the case is. So, stuff falls in there, gets in the way. there's all those little things you got to worry about when running an optic. Batteries, all that fun stuff. Light is always on me, as is a tape measure. Vanessa's got a tape measure with her as well. The Hellcat, I heard, is a really good pistol, Mississippi Buckeye. Heard good things about it. It's basically like in contention with the CZ365. It's right at the same size, and I think it holds like one more round or something. So, or depending on the mag you got in it. But I've never shot one. No, I have not shot. I don't think I've shot a Hellcat. Let's see here. Lighting looks good to me, EP Integration says. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's trying to got the back lit up. It's got dimensions on the ears. I don't know, all these little things I'm trying to look at. This is supposed to, the screen behind me, I really want it to be blurry, but I need it to be in a different spot. But the way the studio works here at the old Isyour6covered, what is DW call it? World. I can't remember what he calls it, but here it could look better. I'm trying. Let's see. Permitting to own a carry firearms is as unconstitutional as poll taxes. Yeah, Abigail. If you guys ever want to be entertained, go to Abigail's Instagram. It is flipping amazing. She calls out ATF all day long, every day. She's probably on more watch lists than even, I don't even know who to say, even more than Abigail. How's that? I'm told I look better in bad lighting. Idaho, that's 100% true in my case. LOL. Let's see. Finishing the oak dowel legs this evening. I have one stain / protection, 2 out of these. I need it protected from salt, air, etc. Gotcha, Vanessa. At the end of the day, though, Vanessa, those chairs are horrible to sit in. Maybe it's just a guy thing. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, it's the 3 legs, and it has like the triangle leather on it, like it's an old cowboy saddle seat looking thing. To sit down on by the campfire kind of deal. But let us know if you guys have ever sat in one of those and how long until your lower section goes numb. Best lighting for old tree fellers, lights out, he says. First video will be the stool. Awesome. Tree feller for the win. Mr. Thomas Rowland. Practice. Yeah, that's what it takes. That's exactly what it takes. And not a bunch of practice and then never shoot for 2 years and then practice again. Shouldn't be like that. It should be practice. Whether it's once a month, once a week, whatever. Be more proficient. Revolvers as well. What holster do you use? Buddy D asks. So I have this holster that I really enjoy, and I come to find out that they don't make it anymore. It was called Garrett Industries. I can't remember what it's called, like Solo One or some crap. It was basically a hybrid, half leather, half Kydex-y kind of thing. It wasn't like an Alien or whatever the hell that other one's called. But I'm actually using Nero or Nerd. I can't remember what it's called. I don't have them. They're upstairs. But it's basically just a Kydex holster. It's got a fin on it to help push it in, to hide it a little bit better. And that's what I got right now. And that's what I'll be running. It is what it is. Abigail says, I'm okay with pistols. I can always improve, and I'm best with my rifles. Yeah, I know. That's how I feel. I feel like I'm a lot better with rifles, but it's only because I've been shooting a lot more rifles lately than I have pistols. With the stuff that we do, like 3-gun, you got to be proficient with all 3 types of firearms. And then you got your precision rifle, bolt gun stuff. And then you got kind of the match stuff, team match stuff, but that's just pistol and bolt gun. But yeah, pistol, I need to be more proficient at pistol. I do shoot my competition pistol much better than my carry pistol, but that's not going to help save lives and people I love. So that's the reality, and it's more of get your ass back to the range and do some shooting. Let's see here. Went last Saturday and burned about 300 rounds. Awesome Ryan Duchesne. Night sweats and hot flashes. Let's see. I'm humbled every time I go to the club. So many great shooters out there. Some LE guys are running burst fire and full auto. That sounds as good as 59 Les Paul through a 59 stacked twin. HP. Can't remember what HP is. Twin. It's basically an amp, but I can't think of HP, what that means. Rick, reload and shoot. That's all I do until hunting season. Well, Daniel, sign up for some of these pistol matches. I want to see how good you're doing. That's the thing I think that's pretty cool is you can be very competitive with your buddies at a whatever, and then you go to a match, you know, and you're finding yourself in the last half of the pack. It's good inspiration to help go, you know what? I'm not as good as I thought I was. I'm not as fast as I thought I was. I'm not as accurate as I thought I was. So I can work on speed. I can work on accuracy. You know, you come out of these competitions going, okay, now I got some stuff I know to work on. When you're shooting these competitions and you see these guys like Brady and Luke Loin, just like a freaking, just a blur, how fast they can run through these stages. You're like, oh my God, I suck. But they're like a third of my age, and you know they're great shooting kids. So, well, they're adults now. At least one of them is. But just when you think you're good, there's always a lot more people better. Need to re-up my CCL very soon. See, a lot of you guys are looking at your thing when it expires, so that's good. Let's see, shot mine Saturday, but when Kenny shot it and hit a 250-yard steal, I was lucky to hit the same hill. So Kitty poops 9mm. I shot into a dirt pile at night using my TLR1 HL. I love that light. It's a great light. I actually have a different one here. So this one, let me see if I can get the model number. This is a Streamlight. It doesn't have the model number on here. I bought two of these. This is set up for some night stuff. So it's got IR illuminated laser for a pistol. So I was trying to do, last year I went with dual night vision, bought a windy helmet, it's called, what the hell is it called? A D-ball. It's called a D-ball, which is basically an IR / green laser as well that you run on your AR. And then for night vision not classes, but night games basically, I needed something for a pistol, so I can run IR. This model here, which I can't find the damn thing. Half the problem is I can't see anymore. But anyways, if somebody's interested, oh, here it is right here. It's a TLR VI. It's either V1R or VIR something. Anyway, so that's what I run on some pistols. If I ever get a chance to shoot some night shoot stuff, because I don't run a red dot like I told you guys earlier, so I have to run something like this so I can pick it up with nods. So, learning thing. I really want to be more proficient at night stuff, and I just don't have, I don't have the background of Leo, or military background. So I want to do more of that, get a little more proficient at it. I just think it's pretty cool to own the night. Shit is out in fire. PWEDC shit it out and fire. Well, my friends, time for me to log off. Have a good one, Todd. My concealed carry is a Nerf gun. Even then, I'm breaking the law. 44 mag, Daniel. 44 mag. That's not a gun. Let's see here. I'm thinking a 4x4 van with hitch. Tree feller. Apparently, gel blasters are illegal in New York. Some kid got killed by the cops because he had one. Actually, I think the gel blasters are illegal. I know they can't have airsoft. There's all sorts of dumb rules out there. That sucks the kid got killed, but he probably pointed at the cop like an idiot, trying to be all gangbang thuggish. Not that he deserved it, but when someone's pointing something at you that looks like a gun, what are you supposed to do? And I don't know any of the circumstances on it. I'm just saying. Air guns are felonies to carry or transport, except for 2 exceptions. At least I have sheetrock up. That's right, DW. See, you take the lemon and you turn it into lemonade, DW. You're the kind of guy I want to hang out with. Lemons to lemonade, my man. Lemons to lemonade. That's right. Before, when I first moved in here, it was nothing but insulation. Just nothing fancy. But this right here has brought a 0 to a 5. Now, if I decide to finish it off and paint it and bring it up to a 10, then I have the option. I am retired, basically, almost officially. I work in Microtech just for fun and get to hang out with my buddies. But I could tune this up, bring it to a full scale 9.5. Can use going to be close to here Wednesday and Thursday. Trying to get together Thursday for a beer or 12. Can you going to be close? I don't know where I'll be exactly, but I'll be around. I don't know. I probably won't drink a beer with you. I'd have a sweet tea with you, though. Or a partially sweet tea. Gun laws are so... Abigail, this is going to offend all our viewers saying that word. I can't believe you're just going to offend everybody like that. Let's see here. Rick, you don't need a CCW. Just make sure you're with Ray. Best damn pistol shot I know. Yes, and that's some of the reasons. That's some of the reasons. I'm like, by the time I pull my gun out to shoot the bad guy, he's already going to have 8 bullet holes in him. So I'm not even going to worry about it. That I didn't want to say that, but to be honest, yeah. More than likely, he's already going to be all shot up, and I won't have nothing to do. $357 semi-auto. No longer available. Let's see. I carried knives as soon as I left home way back when. Hopefully they will never reform. They screw a ton of folks that's around. You guys got some great conversations going inside here. Let's see. Oh, we got Coach Scotty Nose out there. I carry a SIG P365. And the reason for this whole damn chat basically was I had picked up another one in Coyote Tan, basically. And I went to go shoot it to confirm that it works and, function test it. And I noticed that I had sucked at it, shooting it. So I'm like, what the hell? So this was at 100 yards on a third IPSC. Should have rung it a couple times, didn't hit it once. So I'm like, ooh. So then it was more go back to the drawing board, get some ammo, and actually try to get proficient at shooting a nasty-ass trigger. This triggers on the 365s are shit, but the pistol's great. And that's me keeping it real. So if you're from SIG, yes, the triggers suck ass. They are like a mushy thing of potatoes, as I can't remember who said it, Vito maybe, somebody, but it was spot on. It is a horrible trigger, but still better than quite a few of the stock triggers on some other pistols out there as well. Oh, 15 rounds on the Hellcat now. That's awesome. That's why they make enclosed optics. They do make enclosed optics, Brian, but not a lot of people are using them. The little mailbox ones are like the way to go, basically. Ugly as hell because they look like a little mailbox, but you don't have to worry about your reticle getting all jacked up from one drop of rain. Naval lint is not good in red dots. Yeah, Lynn Holt, I totally agree with you. Thinking about trying those closed emitter types. Yeah, the mailbox one, I can't think who makes it. I think it's actually I don't remember. Those are probably the way to go though, especially if you're in crappy weather. My Instagram is my full name. Yeah, if you guys don't know, go over to Abigail's Instagram, give her a follow, and just laugh your ass off. She's got to be on every watch list from every one of them. The nice part of the 365 is the FCU and modularity. Switch out the grip and it will feel and even shoot nicer. A setup you enjoy to shoot more is a setup you will carry more. Mr. SoFlo throwing in some facts. That's a great comment, my man. And that's the thing too. A lot of people carry a pistol that's too big, too cumbersome, and they end up doing what I do and leave it in the freaking lockbox in the car or whatever the case is. So even as great as the 365 is, it's, you got to have something that's comfortable that you're going to carry every day and actually carry it every day. And if you just join for just recently, I was telling everyone that I failed in carrying my pistol 98.9% of the time. Now, I always have a gun right around me somewhere, but I could do better. Let's see here. The seat is a 26-inch high. The edge is 22 inches long, each edge. Designed it so I can stand up. You don't stand up on that chair, Vanessa. That's not going to be good. The next post we see, you're going to have the crutches on. Here in Georgia, you can be arrested for not owning a gun. Fact, DW says. He's throwing out the Georgia facts. DW stating some serious facts here. What's up, Mike21 STI? G-code work well for CCW. I do not have any. I love G-code, but I do not have any carry pistols from G-code. I love their competition pistols with the hood on it. I never have to worry about when I'm running my pistol falling out or, moving from stage to stage with different firearms and then have to take off and then draw my pistol. I always know it's going to be there as long as the hood's on. So, yes, G-code for the win, especially for competition stuff. I don't have any concealed carry G-code stuff. So but Mike21 STI is telling you some facts here. What's the rifle above the Browning shotgun? The rifle above the Browning shotgun. There's 3 shotguns, right? Oh, this one. That is a Browning shotgun. That is a Golden Clay. But that is a 22 Magnum. The little coin you see in the stock is a Ducks Unlimited rifle I won when I was shooting sporting clay back in the day. It's a bolt action 22 Magnum. And it's made by Marlin. I believe it's a Marlin. I believe. Todd. Let's see. Safariland has a protective cover on the newer ALS holster to keep debris away from your emitter. As far as in the waistband goes, shirt covers it. But Abigail, you got these hairy men. Like me, I have no hair. But you got these hairy men, and like all animals of the kingdom, they all shed. Some are hairier than others. I've seen backs that look like silver backs of gorillas. And sometimes, thank God, most of the time they keep it covered. But there's basically a chaka suit in the front and stuff falls. It's called gravity. It's called gravity. And what the shirt does is it holds it all to fall perfectly into the gravity of emitterness. I'm just having fun. All you hairy sons of gorillas out there. Let's see. High power as in 80 watts of tube power, which is monster loud. Oh, high power. Gotcha, Vito. Let's see. DW, do they arrest you for not going to church? I have issues with procedurals. Yes, you do, Mr. Daniel. Fail to follow directions. Shoot them all. God can sort them out. My carry permit expires when I do. Abigail, there you go. Save those for Instagram, girl. Vito says that's cool. God, I feel like you guys are so far. Maybe I'm just so far behind. You guys are chatting fools. That's what it is. I currently have no night vision. I'll soon rectify that. I tell you what, being able to see at night is a game changer. I suck, but age don't matter. Who here can beat Jerry Mitchlick? Exactly. This guy's a freaking rock star. I have no night vision either, Abigail. Literally, LOL, suck when driving in the dark. I tell you what, driving in the dark with nods on is fun as hell. Let's see. Prices on night vision are ridiculous, DW. You can't get like a single tube, like PVS 14s. A lot of that stuff's coming down, but it's still, if you're going to buy something decent, it's still going to be pretty pricey. I was getting a little worried back in the day with just a lot of stuff going on. Not that it's any better now, but I really thought like, okay, I need to spend some money and at least have this stuff in case something stupid happens. I'll leave it at that. I'm sure you guys all know what I'm talking about. Let's see. The night vision stuff is way over the top cool, but the cost of entry is really huge. Unsure about the helmet, but I'll probably get a Wilcox mount and a pano bridge with two PVS 14s. Yeah, the Team Wendy, I like the Team Wendy helmet. It's the non-ballistic team. It's basically a bump helmet by Team Wendy. I should have grabbed that stuff. I didn't know we were going to get on the night stuff. But it is a lot of fun. It feels good, comfortable. If you're going to run any type of weight or if you're going to run like duels, you want like a counterbalance in the back. But you'll figure all that out. They've been running night vision shooting time out of my club a few times a month. It's really become a thing with civilians. It's quite crowded out here on those nights. Yeah, that's pretty cool. There's a Old Fort, North Carolina. It's called VOD, Virtue of Defense. We shoot there quite a bit, but they do those night matches every once in a while. They're pretty badass. PA Reloader, welcome. I'll try to catch up. Mr. Joaquin Jacknaw was in the house. Let's see. Not everyone can carry a ray around on their pocket. Yeah. That new P365 with the blingy looking slide and barrel looks really sharp. It's way too small for my taste, so I'm safe. Let's see. I haven't seen the one with the blingy slide locks and all that stuff. We can't shoot after sunset, so night vision is useless around here. Philo's in the house. What's going on? Can't CCW a Glock without everyone knowing you're carrying, hearing that thing rattle when you walk. Eagle eye. See, all that Diet Coke, he won't fit. Yeah. Your Glock rattles. Robin Harwood, welcome. Welcome to the show. Let's see. The Apex replacement triggers for the 365 is fairly decent. Got one. Okay, you know what? I'm going to have to try that out. Because their triggers are not the greatest for sure. I'm trying to catch up. Apex makes some nice stuff. I do have an. I'm trying to go. Trying to go. Wilson Combat does a beautiful remodel job on the 320. Kent B, welcome. Everybody needs to get on the red wave for our gun rights. Well said. Let's see. Did you guys see that Trump just got a FBI agent shut up at his door there in Florida? That's just pretty amazing when you got Hunter Biden walking around with a crack pipe, buying guns, and being a drug addict, and all the other shit. I don't even want to get into it. It's just stupid. Is that awesome blue bolt gun behind you Skittles with the new Cerakote color? That is. It's in a different chassis. That one. Oh, my God. This one. Yes, that is the rifle that Kenny made. It's a 6 Creedmoor. That is the original Skittles action, but the chassis is in Australia now. Let's see. That's not Cerakote either. I painted that one. I have a brand new rifle coming that looks just like this one, but it's actually been coated. Kenny has a company out in Arizona, and it's called Candy Coat. So it's like this real. You'll have to see it when it shows up. It's going to be pretty awesome. But it's kind of that blue color, pretty much just like that blue color, but it should be pretty awesome when it's done. Let's see. Minimum 2K for a decent PBS 14 unit. Yeah. Can you, for your Instagram account, name it? Is on Instagram. Just looked and have no clue which one to pick. Yeah, Abigail's got a few of them, I believe. I don't know. The one I'm on, there's a couple of them I'm on. Let's just do this. Give Abigail some love here. Maybe. All right, so we got a bad guy. She may not want it. I don't want this. What the hell's going on here? Search. There we go. Abigail. Here we go. That is the name of it. Oh, yeah, you guys got to help her out. Let's see if that'll come in here. Don't be scared, camera. You got this. You got this. What the hell? It's trying to show all the stuff. I don't want to do that. You know what? It's not going to work, Abigail. Sorry. Come on. There it is. It wants to focus. That still looks like crap. But yeah, if you guys want to see some awesome bashing of the ATF, go over there. For the links, but you want, let's see, Hunter should slip and fall feet first into the wood chipper. Now, you think he's a douchebag, right? He's the president's son. And I'll get off my high horse here in a second. Pelosi, his kid, I can't remember what his name is. Basically, they call him the Prince of Frisco. His ass just flew over there with old mama, and they basically took it all out, saying that he wasn't there, all this stuff. But not only that, he's got a bunch of shit. He's just as bad as Hunter Biden without a crack pipe. It's freaking amazing. Go check that out. And then you're going to be like, what the hell? So I don't know which one's worse. But they are so corrupt. But yet, they're going after the 45th president at his house. So you can do whatever you want as long as you have the right letter behind your name. Let's see. What do you find as an all-day comfortable in the waistband holster for some of us in the grown folk size? That's a thing. That is a good thing. I don't know. I carry appendix. I used to carry basically 4 o'clock 4 o'clock seems to be a lot more comfortable when you got a spare tire in the front of you, meaning me. Appendix is easier to hide, but is more uncomfortable when you're sitting for long periods of time, or it's easier to, I think it's easier to hide because your belly is like a curtain. It comes around. Your gun's sitting under here, just minding its own business because it has this floppy shirt here because there's no printing action going, if you know what I'm saying. But talking about my fat belly, the shirt comes over if you guys aren't getting it. But it's not as comfortable as, say, 4 o'clock. But you can conceal a pistol quite a bit easier, and you have more control of it. It's right here in your zone. You know, it's not like someone can come up behind you and grab your pistol. It's easy. So there's a lot of people I see that carry in print really bad. Some buddies in California even, I'm just like, really? I'm like, that's horrible. But at least they're carrying. I mean, there you go. I've been slacking, so I'm going to beat myself down until I start doing better. But yeah, some states you really got to make sure you're not printing because it's considered brandishing your firearm. Some states you can have open carry, so it's almost like it doesn't even matter. I remember as a concealed carrier in California, and I'm only 5'8", but like when you go to the grocery store and you're reaching for like that box of whatever on the top, you know, up top, and your shirt's a little short, and you're looking over and the lady's looking at you with a pistol on your side, you're like, oh, sorry. You know, so I don't know. There is that. Mr. Robert Warren, welcome, welcome. Hunter should slip and fall. Okay, I read that one. Only have one now. I got banned on 2. There you go, Abigail. That's when you know you've made the big time, when they're banning your ass. After 5 or 6 holsters, I decided, at least for me, I'd never find something comfortable, and I'd entirely just get used to a little discomfort. Jonathan, that's actually, you're supposed, the comforting part is that you have a pistol in order to protect yourself. It's, you know, you hear this. They say, it's not supposed to be comfortable. And honestly, I can say, you know what, you're right. But it's comforting knowing you got a pistol. Let's see. We just got another 6,000 rounds of Ely match. Hell yeah. I mostly post memes. Yes, she does. I don't care who he is. He's Diddle's kid. I'm curious about the 7mm PRC. Backfire had a barrel made and was shooting hand loads in a video. Slinging a 175 grain bullet, 3,000 to 3,100 feet per second. 190 at 2850. I got no experience with the 7mm PRC. There we go. We got Kenny out there. Will get performed easily grown. I don't know. True short action. 7mm. Oh, sweet. I'm not late. What's up, Shaggy Riveman? Best production value is the illustrations here. I've seen some peeps carrying that. I really wish it didn't carry, not because of how they looked, but because of how they carried. That goes back to the fortunate one. It ain't me. It ain't me, no. Or is it son? Yeah, exactly. 7mm Sherman, short tactical. I don't know if I'm ever going to catch up to you guys. I'm late, but it's great to see you back on here in the regular. Thanks, Smoking Cash. I just felt like it. In Australia, it's my birthday today. Tomorrow is my birthday in America. So I figured, why not? It'd be like a birthday bash, have some fun. I get to party as an Australian birthday, and then I can always have another chat tomorrow and party as an American birthday. But who knows? We'll see. I did catch up finally. Rick, I think you need a 50 cal. I used to have a 50 cal. I got rid of it. And it was Armalite 50. I bought it in Southern California back in the day when you could actually buy a 50 cal before the gun ban law came into effect. That's actually the reason why I bought it. It was going to go into effect on date X. I don't remember what the hell it was. And I said, you know what? I said, you can kiss my ass. So I bought that rifle because they weren't going to let you have one anymore. So I bought one for that main reason. And I've shot many of rifles that are so much more accurate than that thing was. And it was a big son of a bitch. That's what that thing was. Hell, the brake on it, just the brake on it alone was that big. Just the freaking muzzle brake was that big. And after, you know, it wasn't that great anyways. I want a rifle, but I think I will buy the old standby 308 or settle for a nice 22 LR. There's nothing wrong with either one of those. DW, I see people open carrying in Walmart all the time. Walmart doesn't seem to enforce it too much. No, depending on your state. Thanks, Smoking Cash. Yeah, I see people eating breakfast, lunch, dinner. Everyone's not a lot, but they'll be open carrying. They got a pistol. It's usually in some leather. It's usually an older guy, and he'll have like a 1911 style pistol, and it'll be in a leather holster. And that's how they roll in North Khaki. Actually, yeah, last person I saw open carrying was in line returning something at Walmart. Old Wally's World. That's probably a good place to have a gun at Walmart, because you just never know, depending on especially the time, what can take place in Walmart at any given day of any given time. Because we know, we've seen the videos. You could have people walking around with massive shit stains on their pants, buying stuff. You could have these crazy looking people, I don't know if they're men or women, wearing some god-awful crazy circus suits. I mean, it has been well documented that this has taken place at the famous Walmart near you. Seen a guy crotch rocketing a Glock 26 one time, made me cry. Crotch rocketing. I love that. Oh, Shaggy coming in with the crotch rocketing. Great chat on the 8.6 Blackout. Thanks, Chris. It was a fun chat. I definitely learned some things. Definitely a new cartridge for me. I got no information on it. So it was neat to kind of go over it and be able to ask questions and stuff like that. Rick, please don't talk about Walmart and shit stands. Target traumatized me. Yeah. I'm sure you guys have seen these videos. I mean, you have to have seen these videos by now. They have been out. These are creatures that come out of the night from all places, dark, wet places, and they come out and they go to Walmart. Like right now at almost 11 o'clock, there's lurkers walking around Walmart with things on that shouldn't be worn even in the morning or at night. How many people wear pajamas 24/7 and decide I need something from Walmart and they go pick it up in their pajamas? Now that might be you. I can never, really wear pajamas, but go to Walmart, walk around in pajamas. I don't know. I just don't know. Maybe I haven't lived yet. A lot. Yes, a lot. That's like, I don't know if we should even get into it. It's like there's a couple things you shouldn't wear anywhere. That's one. How do I put this? If you are, I'm gonna hurt some feelings here, but it's a fact. It's got to get out there. If you are the size of a small Volkswagen, and you wear spandex to Walmart or anywhere, that should be illegal. You should have to get a permit to do that. That's what you should have to do. Between pajamas, I would rather see pajamas. Lots of pajamas. I mean, any kinds, any ugly ones. I don't care. With Christmas print, I don't care if it's Batman. It's like Underoos back in the day. I don't care what special ninja character you want to be on Marvel comic book. I'll take that over the big old spandex. Like, there's a point in time when the thing is it's gonna bust free, ladies and gentlemen. There's a time and a place for that stuff. And that is, the time is never and the place is nowhere. That's what I gotta say. I'm just helping you guys. That's like these dating apps. So I've been on some dating apps. This is a whole new world to me, right? There's this thing where they basically use a filter and make themselves look pretty. Now, if you have a pretty face and you use a filter, you're going to stay pretty. But you can tell when the filter has been overused. Not that you should even use a filter. You're either going to be pretty to somebody, even if somebody thinks you're maybe not that pretty. But when you use a filter, nobody knows what you really look like. So it's just the dumbest shit ever. Honestly. There you go. There are women, Rick. What are you going to say? I'm going to say that I don't care how ugly or cute you look like. As soon as the person sees the other person without the filter, because you can't wear a filter when you meet somebody, you're just going to be, I don't know. The whole point of the filter thing is stupid. You shouldn't even be able to do that. You still running a Grindr account. You're their women, Rick. Let's see. What the heck? Again, I've been scrolling to find something to listen. I missed it. Where'd it go? Listen to, and you never showed up as live. Sorry, buddy. I don't know what happened. Maybe unsubscribe to me and subscribe to me again. I don't know. Hit the notification bell if you haven't. If you feel the need to shit your pants, there are restrooms at the front of the store. No need to take a handy cart to the back of the store. That's awesome. Let's see. Their role, Shaggy, is to sell you something from China. Then you don't care how you look or what you do as long as you show the receipt. Oh, man, I tell you what, I've been enjoying the hell out of this chat, having fun. I don't know if you guys are, but it is I'm having a great time. Oh, man. Oh, looky there. I'm at an hour and 23 minutes. We got 7 minutes of madness left, and then I'm getting the hell out of here. I gotta go check on the beef jerky machine. Yes, I'm making beef jerky. That sounded kind of like a machine. Never mind. I was like, what? That didn't sound right. Yep, Shaggy Reifman's having some flashbacks from Walmart for sure. Anything up and coming is what I got up and coming. We're helping Big Ivy run a match, 22 rimfire match from PRS. I might shoot a center fire match on the 14th. So we got the 13th. I'm shooting the finale for Chris Simmons. I was lucky enough to make it into the top 10 for the finale, so I'll be in the super squad, and we'll see how that goes. But I'll be shooting against a bunch of really good shooters, so I might have to bring a hammer so I can start you know, bending some barrels and breaking some scopes and stuff in order to win. But that's going to be cool. If I feel the urge to shoot the next day, I got a center fire match at Coleman's Creek. And I'd like to shoot that, but I'm just thinking, oh, dang. No Team Safari. Ray's shooting Team Safari. I'm not shooting Team Safari. I should, but I'm not. And what else is coming up? We got Memorial 3-gun coming up. We got Microtech Pro-Am. There's all sorts of stuff going on. Shameless plug. Get you a Super Squad rifle from the best on the net at www.dpgunworks.com. That's right. Mr. Shaggy Rifleman with a plug for old Desert Precision Gunworks out of Arizona. And I think that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Any last questions before we get the heck out of here? So the point of the video, to reiterate, is go shoot your concealed carry permit. Make sure you're proficient. Put some rounds down range at least once a month or so, and know where that thing's shooting. Because if you don't, you're going to get humble pied like me today. Let's see. Get you a good pair of grippy shoes for that 3-gun, Rick. Yeah, for 3-gun I run, what the hell are those shoes called? I don't know. The ones with the big old cleat feet things. I can't think anymore. My brain's dying. Other than that, that's it. Brass dryer. Yeah, brass dryer. Jerky maker. There you go. It's so similar to the brass dryer. I mean, it's the exact same thing. Only difference being I have I don't remember who makes it. I bought it at Bass Pro Shop. It's got antlers on top of it. Maybe you guys know who the maker is. But thing works amazing. But straight up, it is basically the brass dryer dehydrator. It's the same exact thing. I suck at shooting pistol, but I'm improving significantly. Dry fire helps. Dry fire definitely helps in pistol stuff. Merrills, maybe, I don't know. It's all antlers on top, basically. It's like green and brown box. Did a video on it years back. Actually, yeah, I even had it. I bought that when I was in California because I remember I did a beef jerky video years and years back. Probably 8 years or more. No, it's not Merrills or Skechers. It's crossbreed. No, cross. I can't remember what it's called. But they got big old, almost like cleats on them, and they work really good in the mud. The mud and the dirt. The mud, the blood, and the beer. All right. It is time. I'm going to leave 2 minutes early because I got to get some more sweet tea. Why can I not remember those shoes? Come on, 3-gunners and USPSA shooters. What are those shoes that everybody wears? They got the wire in them. There's no shoelaces, so you don't have to worry about tripping over stuff. I remember how to make a tent video. That was that DW. That video was at that house. That was a long time ago, my man. I can't think of the name of it. I can see them. I can mentally see those stupid shoes, but I cannot. They're not Asics. It doesn't matter. Sun T, the next best thing. That's right, Brad H. All right, you guys have a great night. See you on the next one. Thanks for showing up. And adios, muchachos.